farmers, welcome back to Hinterland just before midnight, taking care of the animals, especially the cows, because they do run out of water if I go to bed before 10 o'clock and don't give them the water. Is that going to be enough? I mean, I topped them off at 6 p.m. just before midnight. There we go. They're all set for now. Just, feeding the cows, feeding the sheep as well. I gave the sheep whole crop silage, and I gave the sheep some hay. I didn't give them sugar beet and grain grist. I'm going to take care of the chickens tomorrow as well, but the cows are nicely fed. Some are still up eating, but most of them actually have passed out for the evening, I do believe, as one gets up. I think all the ones out here in the field are sleeping. Okay, they were a second ago, but some are. Same with the sheep. It's been snowing non-stop since last episode as well. But as you can see, so far, no snow has accumulated on the ground. I was just over here manhandling the coffee beans. We got a whole bunch. And I'm kind of hoping that tomorrow will be a good day to sell some as we run through one of our fields here that had potatoes and wheat into them. Before we go to bed, though, we do have $364,000, we'll call it, in the bank account. I thought, geez, that might be just enough to get me below $6 million, but I thought I had $6.3 million up to loan. We don't actually have that much. We got like 6.1. So let me actually get in the cover. I left the door open because I was born in a barn, as our parents would say. Yeah, leave the door open. Money-wise, let's come into here. Yeah, 6.135. But we're going to go ahead and get that below 6. I don't need that much cash in the bank account. Oh yeah, I also did bring over cut sugar beet and sugar beet over to the BGA and also to the sugar plant. So that's up and running. I picked up some stuff around the factory buildings as well. I should just focus on the money. Let's just bring it down to 30,000. So actually, no, one more. So that bring it down to $5.8 million on the loan. Yeah, so I picked up things at the factories. All the flavored bottling milk went to the storage building. Had to bring some butter over to the bakery for making cakes. And then the fun part was I had to grab the logging trucks. I was checking on the factories, and I ran out of wood, so I had to go up there and grab wood in the dark. That was kind of fun. And then, oh yeah, I brought water over to the straw facility, so that is up and going. But let's see here. What did I pay? Last month on interest, $20,450. I think that'll put us below $20,000 a month on interest rate. Let's see, it's December. Let's just wake up at 9 o'clock in January, because the only thing I'm going to be doing is either, feeding the animals, production buildings, and what am I selling? Oh, the sun's going to be out, which is nice. Loan interest is now down to $19,333. So, yeah, we're making progress. We're slow. Hey, we got snow on the ground. Kind of a rare occurrence for me, anyways. I didn't see anything about animals being out of, low health or anything like that, so we're good there. Stock market page. What? Ooh, there's green everywhere. But what are we actually selling here? Pig food. I got about 22,000. That can go to the port. We're going to be here for a little while. Grain grist. I got to save that for the sheep. Silage. We keep that. Stuff from the sawmill. Oh, good. The milk is ready to be sold today, which is good. Coffee beans is what I'm looking for. Ooh. That's not a bad price, but I think we'll hold on to it because we don't really need the money other than paying off the loan. So I'd rather get the bang for my buck, if you know what I mean. Right now, if I sold it, I'd get $467. I could get $487. So that is $20,000. And that, the best price apparently is in March, which is just around the corner. So let me have a quick look at the animals. So the cows, yeah, they're fine for like an hour or two, whatever. The chickens, yeah, like I said, they need to be taken care of. I'll have to do the math again of how much of each. And let's see, the sheep. Where's the sheep? Down here. Okay, so they did pretty good. Moisture food. Is that sugar beet? For sheep, moisture food. Yes. So we'll feed the sheep and all that. Let me go ahead and teleport on over. And we'll just give the cows some water. Just to make sure. And production buildings. Anything that's urgent I need to take care of. Let's see. Let's scroll on up. Coffee beans. Oh, I'm out of liquid fertilizer. So I got to take care of that. I had about 800 in it last night. But yeah, okay. Clothing. We're out of cotton. So that's pretty much not going to run now until harvest time. So we're going to pile up the wool. So hopefully this upcoming year, I'll get a big field of cotton and we'll start making some. The BGA will be up and running soon. Greenhouses, sawmill, yeah, that's looking okay. The straw building, that's going to be out of space here soon. And of course, milk, that's fine. I got to bring over regular sugar beet over to there. Let's see, that's got 89,000 milk. That's got 77,000 milk. All right. Now, let me turn that off. And let's see, the Volvo truck is over here. So it's going to be fun driving in this today. The snow, it's going to make it more slipperier. So let me grab the milk first. I'm going to bring that over, I think, to the flavored bottling milk company. I think I get more bang for my buck in there. We're kind of low on both sides there. Oh, while that's filling on up, I do believe I got some TMR still left in the JCB and Silo King. So we'll just go ahead and do that. Then, of course, we got slurry and manure to bring over. Slurry. Oh, yeah, we got 83,000 liters. Good. The more, the better. And we'll turn that off for now. All right, a lot of things to be brought over. I'm just trying to remember where is my flatbed. I think I left the flatbed over there. I said close covers. Thank you. All right, flavored bottling milk company first. I thought the forecast said there's going to be snow in January. It's supposed to be up to 44 today, so the snow is not going to stick around too long, I don't think. Any snow in the forecast? Or they changed it? They must have changed it. February's got snow, but a high of 50, so better snow early. Alright, so we're going to be driving our white tanker in the white snow. Well, hopefully the snow's white and not other colors. That just can bring up some issues. I hope there's no snow in the feed trough for the chicken. Okay, yeah. Because sometimes having snow on the ground and you're trying to just unload into that area, it can't recognize what you have because it sees the snow. But it looks like it's nice and clear. Now there's the grain trailer. I will say one thing though, the man truck is definitely better driving at night than the Volvo. The man truck has lights on it. The Volvo has lights on it, and really not any lights for backing up. I mean, that was not fun grabbing those logs last night in this truck and the logging trailer. Oh, I kind of forgot where the drop-off point is. I'm going to the wrong drop-off or the wrong building. I think I can still swing it and get it in there, maybe. We're going to use the Volvo truck for transporting things around just because it's got more horsepower. There we go. There is that. All right. The low boy is over there. I see it. All right. So what should we sell first? Because we got a lot of choices here. Well, we could bring long planks and wood beams. What about planks? That price is kind of plain, it looks like. All right, so wood beams and long planks are going to Billy's Buying Bulk. All right, I know where that is. That's that's just the sell point that I put down for the methane, but I've been going there for other things now. Yeah, I put that down for the methane and have not sold methane yet. Cut across the lawn here, get better traction than just going in the snow. Alright, so I don't want the prefab walls. That's going elsewhere. If I grab one, then it's not that big of a deal. But all we're really doing today is taking care of the animals, production buildings, and selling. I mean, ooh, I got a plank in there. So we're selling a piece. We're selling a plank. You know what I might do? Let me go ahead. I'm actually going to just empty this out, put it into storage, and I'll re-unload it. That way, we're good to go. And that way I'm not going to mix everything on up. Alright, sawmill is completely empty, and I got long planks, wood beams, and premium potatoes on here, because they're all going to the same spot. So, should get a good amount of money here. And just remember, when we're looking at the stock market page, as I call it, that shows me what I'll get for the stuff, but does not show what I'll get with the added bonus from the environmental score. So, we should be getting more. But since I'm bringing everything piecemeal here, which means I'm bringing more than one item. But that sell point, it's there somewhere. Hopefully it takes it. I like how it says that bag is not accepted there, and then it takes it anyways. So that was 45,000 plus 5. Alright, so that's one load done. Got a few more loads to go. I'm going to try not to put all potatoes on this trailer with the Volvo because, ooh. We did that once before, and yeah, kind of Volvo didn't like that too much. Okay, I said I wasn't going to do it, but I did it anyways because I got more premium potatoes to sell than I thought. I still got more back at the warehouse, so I'll have to go back and get in just a moment. They're shaking. Don't you explode and go everywhere. I'll have to go find all these pallets. A little tricky driving in the snow, like we all know what it's like. Oh, I missed one bag in the front. Okay, I'm not going to get it all, but you know what? All we really care about when we get done is how much money do we have in the bank account. You want to sell? Why won't that sell? Why is that one bag special? Why are you not big bag premium potatoes? There we go. Now it wants to sell. Not too sure why, but now it's gone. So I don't know why I got in that entire load, but we're up to 114,000. So let me go back and get more potatoes. And I think chocolate milk is going to Billy as well. Billy wants to buy all the stuff today. The last of the premium potatoes and chocolate milk needs to go to Billy. Billy does sound like someone that would like chocolate milk, right? I did notice that the repair status is kind of low, so I wonder if that would help with my Volvo if I went and repaired it. But is it my truck or is it the trailer that's got the issue? I don't know. Chocolate being sold? I'm not too sure. Something's being sold. I just can't really tell. I can kind of tell where the sell point is, but not too well. Yeah, the milk takes a little while. We got a lot of chocolate milk to sell. See if I can turn it around here. Before I go, though, how bad's my truck? Okay, looks like my truck is in kind of need of repair. Let me go repair that so it has a little bit more horsepower to it. And I'll go back, get some more chocolate milk. And then we should be, once we sell all the chocolate milk, we should be done with Billy. Then it's moving on to the port, I do believe. Actually, let's see how much it is going to repair the Volvo. 7 grand? Hey, not too bad. 6,732. I mean, not too bad. I was actually pretty close. All right. But we still got $165,000, and we're going to get a lot more. But let me go get the, I was going to say the rest of the chocolate milk. It's going to be a couple loads, I think. All right, another load of chocolate milk. Kind of hoping that temperature goes up. It's nice having snow here, but it would be nice to see the sell point. Yeah, I don't want it to melt because I only got like another trip coming here anyways. And the rest is going to the port. But it looks like I got it pretty much in the sell point anyways. I think we're fine. One thing I'm noticing every time I go back, I'm checking on the frame rate when I go back there. When I started, my frame rate was down to 15, and right now it gets up to like 22 when I'm over there. So selling these pallets, we're slowly going up. And because of the snow, I'm sliding down this hill. I just want to sell this one more pallet here. If I can get it to sell. I'll be coming back here with another load of chocolate milk. May not be a full one, but I'm just having pallets. I just don't want to sell today. Alright, I'll go. While that's selling, I'll go get another one. But we're almost up to $250,000. We stand at 244,000, almost 245. Last trip of the day to Billy's Buying Bulk sell point, and I think almost everything else is going to the port. The prefab walls need to go to the restaurant. Maybe the restaurant's going to be expanding. I'm not too sure. I probably actually have more chocolate milk over at the bottling milk factory, so but I may just go ahead and store that later on. I cleaned it out last night, so it's going to be most of it. And can we hit 300,000 before it's all sold? Yes, we can. So we're going to be paying off a good amount of loan today. How much before we get down below 5? Because that was kind of one of the goals I would like to do before the end of the season. Oh, I need like 800,000. I don't think that's going to happen, but you know what? It's not going to be too bad. By the time I bring over the manure and slurry to be processed in the BGA, and of course I still got some more stuff to sell here. BGA will probably bring in like 100 grand. I probably got another 200 grand to sell in products. I mean, overall, not too bad. All right, let me gather up some more stuff here at Lag Central, and I'll meet you over at the port, and we'll sell some more stuff. Well, now it's off to the port with pig food and seed potatoes. I got to keep some, of course, for planting potatoes this upcoming season, but I don't need as many as we got. But now that we're on the pig food, someone did ask, since we're making pig food, why don't we just have pigs? Yes, we do have pig food, but really we're not making enough to actually have pigs on the farm. Pigs are going to require much more pig food than what we've been making, for sure. And I'm already taking care of 3 animals with the maize plus food add-on. And I don't want to make it more interesting by trying to do some more. Yeah, that's the only problem with all these potatoes and pig food on the back. Too much weight in the snow pushing me around. Can you turn here? Come on, turn. Get on the asphalt. There you go. Let's go ahead and sell. Oh, wait. Why did I go through? Okay, how come none of you are selling? If you were. Is it because of the snow on the ground? I did mention that could cause an issue. Or am I going to take these all off one at a time? Is that what I'm going to have to do? Hang on a second. Let me unstrap them. See what happens if I do this. And the money's going up. Alright, let me reload. And now it's selling off the trailer. I have no idea what's going on there. There we go. 352,000 in the bank account. So, yep, back to the warehouse. I'll get another load. We'll come back on down. I got another load of probably the seed potatoes alone. I want to leave maybe 25 to 30,000 liters of seed potatoes, which is probably more than what I need. I can't remember. Maybe I should leave like... Yeah, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Taking it easy coming into the port. Come on, steer. Steer. No, you don't want to steer? Alright. Backing up, you don't have any problem steering. Alright, so when I back up, I'm just going to back up and get you the direction I want to go, because you'll go straight in the line you pointed. Once I get you on the asphalt, will you steer? Hopefully we can sell everything this time. We'll have to unload it from the trailer. Okay, that seems to be working well this time. Alright, and yeah, that was a full trailer of just seed potatoes, and I got a whole bunch more. But like I said, I need to keep some. But I do believe strawberry milk and either oats or soy need to go here as well. So the last of the seed potatoes, I left about 40,000 liters of seed potatoes in the warehouse. That should be enough for the upcoming season. And now I got strawberry milk coming on down to the port as well. Gonna be a couple loads of that I need to sell. So there's 400,000. We're shooting for like 850,000 in the bank account by the end of the day. Won't be this episode, I don't think. Got a lot of work to do still in December. I still got to feed the animals. But I want to sell everything as much as I can first. I may have to break it up into 2 episodes. Yeah, if you don't want to see selling, then this is probably not the episode for you. But I need to kind of show it because there's always going to be that couple people out there that said, oh, you cheated the money in. Not quite. And, you know, it's kind of fun to see the money go up after spending all that money at the beginning of the series. But then, you know, we're seeing it go up, but then I'm going to go ahead and just give it right back to the bank. All right, another load of strawberry milk for sure. And then we might start making trips to the restaurant. Coming in hot. Still got more strawberry milk to be sold after this. Flavored Bottling Milk Company is putting out the pallets. That's why I'm bringing the milk there rather than the dairy. We are making butter, cheese, and chocolate in the dairy. But definitely it's not making it as fast, even though that is upgraded 6 times compared to the Flavored Bottling Milk Company, which is twice. Well, there's 500 grand. Can I get up to 850? We'll see how we're. I mean, I think we're still gonna be short, but it'll be closer than I thought it was gonna be. Another full load, and I got maybe like 10 more pallets of strawberry milk to be sold. As we just wait for it to all disappear. Gonna be shy of 600 grand, looks like. Not by a whole lot, but once we get done selling the strawberry milk, we will be at 600 grand. Well, looking at things, we're looking really, really good here. Last trip to the port, and then we got to now go to the restaurant afterwards. That may be a couple trips, but looking at the stock market page, I think we're going to hit 850,000 with ease. Just by selling. This is even before he brings stuff to the BGA. So, January, the new year, is looking really, really good. The temperature is at 36. The snow's probably going to start melting here soon, I would think. But now it's time to go to the restaurant. And we're at 618,000. So we got a lot of oat milk, soy milk, and prefab walls that need to go there. And then I'm going to put on hold selling the rest of the stuff. We're going to go over and take care of the chickens next. After selling everything, but yeah, also over here it's getting a lot better driving around. So just too many pallets over here when I was driving before. Still not great, but a lot better than it has been. So this is prefab walls and soy milk. Yeah, I never landscaped this corner, so it's gonna be a bit bumpy. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay, I'm not gonna spin out of control. We're good. Limiting things in that warehouse one at a time. And this is all stuff that, you know, is selling really good this month. I'm not just selling it just because. It's all a really, really good price. That's why we're selling it. Alright, so a little bit more soy milk and then a lot of oat milk. And, yeah, we're at 676 in the bank account. Well, at least, while there's still a lot of sixes in there, I was going to say, at least it didn't stop at 666,000. Because that's usually where I am. But there is still triple sixes in a row there at 67, 68. Anyways, yeah, soy milk and oat milk. Milk does the body good, and it does the bank account really good as well. So this will be all the soy being sold, and now we just got the oat milk, which I probably got another trailer load back there. There's 750,000. All right. One more load, I hope, and then we'll get to feeding the sheep. Sorry, yeah, well, the sheep do need some feed. The sheep and the chickens, and probably the cows as well. Since it's already 11:30 in the morning, I've been spending 2.5 hours selling things. I've actually been recording for 1 hour and 50 minutes. Just we've been selling. But you know what? It's making the bank account look good. It's making me feel pretty good. And yeah, we're going to be below maybe even $500,000, $5 million by the end of the month. Well, this is the last of the oat milk, and I think everything that needs to be going to the restaurant. So I can sell more stuff. There's still more stuff that I need to sell this month, but I think I've done way too much this episode. I probably lost half of you most of the way through. But for those of you who stuck around, yeah, I remember I was wondering, are we going to get 850? I'm like, oh, that's going to be a stretch. Well, there's 840. So, yeah, that's looking really, really good. I do have a few more things I can sell, and of course we got the stuff to bring over to the BGA. So it's looking pretty good. Of course, in the springtime, we'll have clothing to sell. We're going to have like over $1 million there. The coffee beans, I didn't look, but it might be approaching like over $500,000 of coffee beans. So yeah, our goal, which is now by the end of this year because it's January, is to pay off the rest of the loan. Well, how's my frame rate do? So, oh, look at that, frame rate 60. So when I started this episode, my frame rate over here was 15. You can see the frame rate in the upper right hand corner. It says 60 FPS. Just getting rid of all the pallets that were in that warehouse. So it's not really the warehouse, it's just the amount of pallets that were in there. My PC was not liking it too much. Back to 60 frames per second. That's nice. Now let's turn that off. Let's turn the HUD back on. No, I didn't want to turn the engine off. I came back over to drop that off. We'll need that later. I need the digestate tank so I can put some liquid fertilizer into it. I need to put that into the coffee beans to get that back up and running. No more lag central. That's all it took was just selling a whole bunch of pallets. I was kind of wondering that for a while. I may even mention, like, it could be just the pallets causing all the problems. I think before I started selling, I had over 550, close to 600 pallets in that warehouse. But they're all gone now. You gotta take it easy on the corners. The birch trees that we planted, so they haven't, I just realized they haven't sprouted up at all. We had a look at them last episode. They were, I think they may have hit a little bit of a growth stage. Got the coffee beans over here. I got a lot of pallets over here, but not enough that's going to cause me a frame rate issue, I hope. Alright, just going to fill up one pallet. And then it should... I'll close the cover though. Put that in there. Now the coffee beans are being made once again. Alright, let's go get this prepped up for bringing Digestate over to the BGA. Thank you, Volvo. You were a great help this morning. You can start filling up. Alright, let's go ahead and we'll grab the John Deere, I think. And we'll grab the small trailer. And now I gotta figure out the ratio for the chickens once again. So I think their main feed is corn. Let's see what they look like here. I wonder if they ran out of food. No, they're still fine. So let's see. Okay, so 35%. So that's going to be roughly... Just lost my whole train of thought there. Pretty close to 10,000 liters of protein that they need. Which should be corn, chickens, or soybean. That's why I said soybean, right? Soybean. So 10,000 liters of soybean needs to go in their trough. I picked the John Deere because it's got bigger tires on it. So I'm hoping that the traction's going to be good. Alright, let's find the soybean, which I better have in here. Yeah, not actually a whole lot of it, though. It's hard to see the number in the snow. There we go. Get it by the trailer. That's okay, probably a little bit too much, but it'll all work out. Chickens will be happy. Getting fresh food in their trough. They got a good amount of eggs. But I think November is the time to sell eggs, and I didn't quite get to it. But we'll just stockpile it for next year. Yeah, the feed trough looks kind of bare. Yeah, so while that's filling on up. Alright, so 10% on energy food. So that's 3,000 liters that they'll need of energy food, which is wheat or sorghum. And we got plenty of wheat. Oh, there goes all the snow. Just like that. Well, that's going to make driving a little bit easier as it disappears across the Hinterland Valley. Oh, wait, is this a valley? Okay, the flatlands. We just need 3,000 liters of wheat. I know they need sugar beet as well. What's corn considered under their menu? Okay, so there goes the wheat. So is that base food? Alright, so corn's going to be base food, right? Just to make sure we got this. Corn, I see it. So another 10,000 liters of corn. Not another 10,000 liters, but that's how much soybeans we had. I do believe we got a good amount of corn since the first year that we were here, or first full season that we were here. Yep. Give me 10,000 liters of corn, please. Close enough. And then the rest will be sugar beet. But I need sugar beet for the chickens and also the sheep. But it's not going to be a whole lot. I think, was it 10% for the chickens and maybe 10% for the sheep? So I'm just going to throw in a whole bunch of sugar beet in here. We'll top off the chickens with the sugar beet and maybe... not quite as much with the sheep. sugar beet is next. I'm not even going to look it up. Just trust me. It's sugar beet. Oop, went right by it. Yeah, still got a whole bunch in here. I mean, that's going to be more than enough for both. We'll just top off the chickens with whatever they need. But then I'll have to look at the I'll have to look at the sheep's menu to see exactly how much I roughly should put in there. That's kind of the good thing about those summer months when we just put the conditioned grass in there, because that's like a TMR for the sheep. It just covers all 4 food groups for them. But in the winter, I got to kind of figure it out just a little bit. They're only going to take about 3,000 liters, I think. Alright, so they should be all set. Yeah, moisture food. Oh, moisture food is 20%. So, yeah, they needed about 6,000 liters. That's not too bad. Alright, let's go visit the sheep. Yeah, so I do apologize if you're not too interested in all the selling that we did, but kind of did it last episode a little bit as well. But next episode, we should be into March, because I don't have that much more to sell. It's almost like everything must go this month. All right, let me look at their. I think their trough is 60,000 liters. Oh, I'm right on it. I'm like, I got to get to the animals. I think their trough is 60,000 liters. Yes, and moisture food is 20%. Just to make sure, sheep, moisture food, sugar beet. So 60. So they're going to take about 12,000 liters. Okay. So I got 6. I'll have to go get some more. Let me go get them some more sugar beet. 6,000 more liters-ish. Somewhere in that vicinity. And then they're going to need some grain grist, which is over at the grist mill. So I've given them hay and whole crop silage. Sugar beet. I think that'll be good enough for today, because there was already some in there, so I don't need to add the whole 20%. So I'm actually probably giving them more than what they needed. But we've done good so far. We haven't lost any animals yet. Been keeping up on their feed, because we are running the mod to where if they run out of food, they will. That's not what you want. Don't spaz out. Just get it all in there. Ish. There we go. Now I'm not underneath the roof. We're all set. So you guys can take some power food, which is grain grist, I do believe. Sheep power food, grain grist. Was it 10%? Sheep power food 10%. So yeah, it's going to be barely 6,000 liters, but we'll go get some and we'll give it to them, because we want them to be 100% to keep on producing that wool. Yeah, I'm not too sure what I want. If I want to get this loan paid off by the end of the next year. We don't sell the clothing until like April, May, right around there. We're not going to have any cotton until the fall. So if I want to get the loan paid up by the end of the year, it might be just better off selling the wool straight up. Although we're not going to earn as much. I think I'll just have to wait until, yeah, I'm going to have to wait until, I guess, October. I guess I could sell the wool that they're piling up when May comes. Yeah, I'll worry about May when it gets here. And I'm so used to going to the warehouse to get pallets. I need to go to the grist mill. Yeah, I was like, for a second there, I lost my train of thought, which is easy to do for me. So 6,000 liters of grain grist. Oh, yeah, that's right. This kind of fills up kind of slowly, but luckily we only need 6 grand. So close, 26 over. Of course, I could sell the coffee roast production building because we're not using that at all. I don't remember how much that building even was. I'm going to keep it there just in case there is an update to that mod, but it's been a while and there hasn't been. It just seems kind of weird that we can produce raw coffee beans and get triple the amount that you can for roasted. So why would you bring them over to get roasted? You're going to lose money. Math doesn't add up. We really never... I mean, I think our shed is like 60 to 70% full of equipment. But that's been a nice shed. I thought when I put that down I was going to have a whole bunch more equipment and more sheds to put down, but that has housed everything. Even our planter, that it stays good for months on end, then I slog in one time and it's jiggled its way out. It likes to dance. Alright, so the chickens and the sheep should be really good on food. Of course, I can give them more roughage and whole crop silage at the end of the day. Their wall's getting kind of full. They're good on water. The cows, I mean, they're fine on food for a little while, but they could use some water. I'll have to take care of them. But the next step will be getting the slurry and the manure over to the BGA so that can be processed a little bit. Well, a little bit. How about all of it? All of it would be good. That'd be like 100 grand. Just realized we got a lot of like green and yellow equipment over here. It wasn't done on purpose. It was just I just noticed that myself. You guys probably noticed a long time ago, but I sure as heck didn't. A lot of green and yellow. Now let's back this up into here. Our 8530? 8530, yep. Let's go in and make the bank either happy or sad. I don't know, because they were making a lot of money on us on loan interest. But by the end of the month, we will be below 5 million. And since I'm not hiring any workers, I'm just giving them every penny that I can. Which should actually... get us below 5 million already. Oh, wait, what was that down to? $4.96 million to go. And if we go to our stock market page, like I said, where's the big number? Clothing, 1,080,000. That's without the bonus. But we got 2.8. But that's going to add in like our silage. Actually, we got a lot of money in straw and hay. We can't count all that. A lot of other numbers up here, but yeah, basically the clothing, the coffee beans, almost $500,000. So 1.5 million of that is just between coffee beans and clothing. We're not making any more clothing because, like I said, we're out of cotton. So the coffee beans are going to be kind of crucial for us to get that number down. Like I said, can we pay off 5 million in a year? It's going to be close as long as I keep the milk production up and going. We saw how well that can do. Trying to jump up here in the greenhouses. There we go. Yeah, I need to clean up these coffee beans, I think. But that price is going up, right? Coffee beans. Sells good in March. And it's getting up there. $32.77, $34.40. So that price is going to go up. So we're going to have more coffee beans. So maybe by the time we go sell it, we'll have 600 grand. Maybe 700 grand worth of coffee beans. We shall see. But yeah, we're not going to have that much more to sell next episode. I'm going to go ahead, like I said, off camera. I'll take care of the slurry and the manure, bring that over to the BGA. I'll tidy up the farm a little bit, maybe take these pallets over and bring it over to what I was calling Lag Central, but now that cleared up, but I'm going to start bringing more pallets back over. We'll clear up this area here. And yeah, I think we'll be zipping on through. Not much to sell, and we'll get into March and get to farming again. This is what I'm saying. Winter, you don't think, oh, winter's coming, we'll just breeze on through. But when you got a lot of production buildings, we got a lot of stuff to sell. And we got the animals to feed, of course. We got that taken care of. But anyways, that's going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching. As always, I'll catch you again right here in Hinterland. But until then, have a good one.